By far, one of the most spectacular drives in Colorado is the one that takes you from Leadville to Aspen. You will drive on the very top of the Rocky Mountains, past the highest city in the US, see a once thriving ghost town, meet the local wildlife, and immerse yourself in mining history and stunning landscapes.
Welcome to Colorado. Driving from Leadville to Aspen is a picture-perfect way to experience some of Colorado's best scenery and history, and even if the drive itself takes just under 2 hours, it's close to impossible not to want to stop at every turn.
Start the drive in Leadville, located in the heart of Colorado's Rocky Mountains. At an elevation of more than 10,000 feet, it's the highest incorporated city in the US. Surrounded by Colorado's highest peaks, Leadville is the perfect place for a walk, with its historic charm, shops, and restaurants. This old mining town holds plenty of tales of gunfights and gold, and its red brick streets are lined with beautiful Victorian buildings, a testament to the economic boom that hit the town during the gold rush.
Gold was discovered here in 1860, but it's silver that took over in the 1870s. In only a decade, 3 railroads transported more than $82 million worth of silver from here, and by 1880, Leadville was the second largest town in Colorado, with 3 newspapers, 82 saloons, 21 gambling casinos, restaurants, dance halls, and brothels.
Leadville wealth made lots of people rich, but its most fabled millionaire was Horace Tabor, who built the still-standing Tabor Opera House in 1879 in order to bring art and culture to this cold, remote mining town. It became known as the first opera house west of the Mississippi, and it is here that Oscar Wilde addressed a host of dozing miners in black velvet and diamonds, and illusionist Harry Houdini is said to have disappeared through the stage's trapdoor. Buffalo Bill also appeared at the Tabor, and so did live tigers when a circus came to town.
But perhaps the most exciting example of preserved architecture is a timber-clad landmark across the road, the Silver Dollar Saloon, where you can still order a whiskey under the diamond dust mirrors at the original wooden bar. Another notable building is the beautiful Victorian-style Delaware Hotel, once a premier lodging for mining tycoons, and now a testament to Leadville's days of glory.
After driving past the charming town of Twin Lakes, start the drive towards Aspen, entering the mighty Independence Pass via the top of the Rockies Scenic Byway. At 12,095 feet, Independence Pass is about 32 miles long and is one of the highest paved mountain passes in the United States.
The first few miles climb gently through a beautiful valley surrounded by meadows and high forests. The last few miles are made of steep and sometimes narrow switchbacks that will take you above the tree line, offering incredible views. As you climb, you may encounter some residual snow from the winter, like when we went, which was the first week of June. The roads are very well maintained and feel safe, but of course caution is necessary. Bear in mind that because of its high elevation and extreme snowfall, the pass closes around the beginning of November and opens around the end of May, so make sure to check it's open before you go.
At the top of the pass, you will reach the Continental Divide at an elevation of more than 12,000 feet. Here, you can have a walk along the Independence Pass Scenic Trail, where you can enjoy incredible views of the peaks from a scenic overlook. At the large parking lot, there are also restrooms you can use.
About 3 miles from here, make sure you stop at Independence Ghost Town. The town of Independence was founded, according to legend, by one of the early prospectors in the area who struck a rich vein of gold on Independence Day 1879, hence the name of the town.
By 1882, it had a population of over 1,000 people working in the mines and the gold mill, and over 40 businesses that lined Aspen Avenue, the town's high street. Over $190,000 of gold was produced, but the ore ran out quickly, and by August 1882, the mines and mill were closed. Terrible snowstorms and the discovery of silver deposits in Aspen forced the residents of Independence to move out, and by 1912, it was totally abandoned. You can still find the remnants of many cabins and businesses along this stunning walk beside the Roaring Fork River.
In this area, there are several trails to enjoy, but the one we recommend is the Grottos Trail, which is about a 15-minute drive from Independence Ghost Town. To visit, pull into the day-use parking parking area. There are plenty of opportunities here for a picnic, so beware, it can get fairly busy. The trail is an easy 0.6 miles round trip that will take you to a stunning woodland along the Roaring Fork River. Short detours will allow you to extend your walk, and we definitely recommend exploring this area for longer.
You absolutely cannot miss the grottos, which are incredible caves of rock shaped by the strong river currents. In winter and spring, they become otherworldly ice caves. In summertime, you can even venture into the caves, but always make sure you are careful as the rocks can get very slippery. Another thing you absolutely shouldn't miss are the Cascades, a ribbon set of waterfalls that streak through the huge rock formations. There is a lot to explore in this section.
From here, it's just a 20 minutes drive to reach Aspen. In terms of winter wonderlands, few destinations can compare to Aspen, as it's here that thousands of people head every year to hit the snowy Colorado slopes. But Aspen is a destination all year round, although much quieter. With quaint streets lined with high-end shopping, fascinating museums and funky galleries, it may come off as slightly upscale or exclusive, but the town's charm is unmistakable.
There are a couple of historic landmarks that you shouldn't miss, both financed by Jerome Wheeler, at the time co-owner of Macy's, who made his fortune investing in mining in the area. He gave his name to both buildings, the Wheeler Opera House, a beautiful stone building erected in the 1890s, and the Hotel Jerome, inspired by elegant European hotels and one of the first buildings west of the Mississippi to have full electric lighting.
One of our favorite things to do in Aspen is to walk along the Roaring Fork River and to then visit the John Denver Sanctuary, dedicated to the famous singer-songwriter who called Aspen home for much of his life and whose love for the Rocky Mountains inspired many of his songs.
Nestled in the heart of Aspen, the song garden features many of the singer's lyrics etched into native river boulders. It is an idyllic location, and it won't take you long to find the spirit that gave birth to songs like Rocky Mountain High and Annie's Song. It's the perfect way to end this epic drive.
And if you have more time, why don't you also visit the nearby ghost town of Ashcroft, which is home to several relocated and restored historical buildings in the beautiful alpine meadows where silver was discovered in 1880.
Also, a short drive from Aspen is Maroon Bells. Not only is this one of the best places where you can spot wildlife, such as deers, beavers, and moose, it is also one of the most spectacular natural views in the US, and it's safe to say it stole our heart.
This epic drive is, hands down, one of the best drives that you can take in Colorado. If you don't believe it, come and see it for yourself. You won't regret it, and you will never want to leave.
And now, see you down the road.